They cut my live feeds on the Facebook page, but we're here with T.J. Smith in the Baltimore County Executive's office with a conversation with the new chief of police here in Baltimore County, Chief Hyatt. All right. All right. I don't want no misunderstandings about anything that I say or do. I want everything done in the eye of the public. We're going to talk about policing in Baltimore County. And we're going to showcase the room. Now we're going to go to my little story right here. I was doing a documentary about race and racism in the judicial system. It's right there. That's Barbara Mikulski. That's 2009. All right. It's the Department of Justice. When I talked to the Department of Justice, because I told them I was doing this documentary. This is Mr. Humphreys in 2009. All right. The documentary was about racism. All right. This is my address at 1402 Lockland. Baltimore County Police Department kidnapped me from my home because of this movie and documentary. All right. This is an agreement between Michael Alport and Dwayne Davis. We are working together to expose the racially oppressive judicial system in Lake County, Illinois. We're going to write a book and split the money 35-35-30 to create a non-profit organization to better the community. All right. All this legit. That's Caminets. Caminets ain't here no more. That's the county executive. But Johnny Olszewski asked for the Department of Justice to investigate my kidnapping. All right. Like I said, it's making a documentary about Maryland's prison industry. Zero tolerance, stop and frisk. I'm talking about Baltimore City, Baltimore County courts. Scott Shellenberger, Greg Bernstein, Judge Papaya, Judge Janae, Judge Souter, Judge Turnball. All right, Judge Holland. That's the ACLU. And that's me when I was locked up. That's from President Obama asking for an investigation. All right? And I didn't make this up. That's my film producer, Rob Fix. You took my intellectual property. You stole my intellectual property. That's Governor O'Malley and Mr. McGee, parole and probation. That's the movie release. All right? Talking about voter suppression and abuses by the Democratic Party. This is what y'all locked me up for, commode emotion, all right? And it was about the Democratic Party and the money y'all make off mass incarceration. That's Judge Souter right there. And that's me, Dwayne Davis. That's a movie release. That's Vic Carter. That's Kai Jackson. That's Linda Dodge from Parole and Probation. And that's Adam May. Community in crisis. Yes, our community is in crisis. These are the cases that we're talking about. All right, these three cases. The first case was a $54 million lawsuit I had for February of 2011. The second one was a case in Illinois when y'all kidnapped me in 2007. The third case was the 2008 case I filed. This shows the abuses of power by Scott Shellenberger. All right. And T.J. Smith got all of this at the office. They got a writ of certiorari and a DVD. All right, T.J. Smith got this. And me and T.J. Smith done had plenty of conversations around town. Walmart, everywhere. What I do in the light of day. That's February the 2nd, 2011. I turned in Scott Shellenberger to Greg Bernstein. That's the state's attorney's seal. Interstate compact. You feel me? So I'm saying this loud enough so the people in the room can hear.
I have 6 left.
You feel me?
I'll let her know. Thank you.
That's David Irwin. He sits on the board to elect the Supreme Court judges here. And David Irwin is a witness to everything that I'm telling y'all. He knew I was making this documentary. WBL just pulled up. Tell him I'm coming. All right, the documentary was about the prison industry.
Hey there. You follow.
And this was right here. Witness is Governor O'Malley.
John with you too.
And this is what it was about.
You can ask them back there. I don't think there was.
And these are the officials that it was about. The movie was about y'all, the corruption and the racism in the court. Go directly to the controller's office, Adam May, Kai Jackson, Judge Turnbull. I named everybody so we wouldn't have no misunderstandings. None. And like I said, TJ got all this. They asked for the Department of Justice, but we need a state grand jury because these are state officials. These are state elected officials. You feel me? Congressman Rufusberger, Timothy Ryan. I don't want nobody left out the loop. Because when I ask my questions and make my statements, I don't want nobody to say that they was misinformed. Like I said, I can't come into an auditorium and holler fire, and there ain't no fire. That's against the law. But I can come in this room and holler mic check, and they can't do nothing. They're going to pay attention. We're going to see what they say.